Yes, Dale, we're back. Rob's roving report is returned. Is it going to be as popular as Pang's probing perambulation, which is winning great acclaim by some on social media? Anyway, the reason I've travelled 3 hours with my mate John today, we're in Royette, another fantastic Isan city. And I tell you what, there is plenty to offer here that needs to be investigated further. Quite possibly with a stopover when Sisaket play at Marasarakam. It's a good city, a tower we went up earlier. We just had a fantastic lunch at Bombay Indian Cuisine over the road. Full bellies, and we're ready to head off. We're going to see the first leg of the Semipro final between Royette PB United and Dome FC of Bangkok. Right, well, we've had a deafening rendition of the King's Anthem and the theme music as the teams came out. Players haven't a clue whether they were applauded on or not because nobody could hear a thing. I'm expecting a good game here. Royette, who progressed to this stage, having won the North East section and then defeated Padru of Chow Chen Sao here a few weeks ago, and then away to Chatrakan last week. Their opponents, Dome, regular listeners to the podcast will know they were featured in the away game when they defeated Fatira United in fine style. Expecting a tough battle today between two good sides. First leg of this game, the second leg next week down in Bangkok. Well, we're 13 minutes in and Royette have got one up. It's been real probing stuff so far between two good sides. I was just commenting how quickly Dome got players behind the ball. But a cross came in, the defender dealt with it terribly, headed it against the Royette number 16. Ball fell to the floor, it finished into the far corner, no mistake, 1-0. Yes, a half time here in Royette at the Provincial Stadium. The score, the hosts are 1-0 up at the break. And I tell you what, they're putting on a fantastic performance. How they're only 1 up is a mystery. They've hit the bar, had a couple of close escapes of Dome. They'll be happy to go down the tunnel just one behind. But a lot of talk on social media about how to do things right at Thai football. And Royette are another club, like Marasarakam, their neighbours, and Sisaket, a couple of hours away. And we're getting things right. Obviously there'll be a T3 team next year here. And the range of food and drink outside is fantastic. Free admission this afternoon, which has obviously built the crowd. I reckon there'll be over 1,000 here, which is fantastic for semi-pro football. But believe it or not, there's one of the portable wagons here selling bacon sandwiches, burgers and hot dogs, along with all the other Thai delicacies. Western lad and his Thai wife, and believe it or not, he's asked me where I'm going after the game and has to chase up a bill for him. There are a few farangs around here in Royette, and I think this is a city that needs a little bit more discovery, which we'll maybe do, like I say, next season. So at the interval here at Royette Provincial Stadium, it's Royette PB United 1, Dome 0. Well, it's 1 each here in Royette, and I tell you what, we didn't think there was any Dome fans here, but there certainly are. Listening to the din when that went in, and what a shot it was from the number 11 on the angle of the penalty area. He just let the shot go, it swerved through the air, went in off the far post. The keeper's stranded. A tremendous shot. And Royette must be wondering how they're being dragged back level. They've dominated this game, but it's back to 1 each, all to play for. We are being treated to a classic this afternoon. 2-1 to Royette. Through ball, well controlled by the number 10. One touch, and then a shot bending away from the keeper all the time into the bottom corner. 2-1. It looks as though Dome were taking the initiative, but Royette back in front, and deservedly so on the balance of play. Well, I reckon there's probably about 15 minutes to go, and that is a massive goal that's just gone in. Hard work from the Royette players, forcing the pressure, dragged it back. One touch and then a shot into the corner, the keeper slightly unseen. I tell you what, 3-1. It's going to take a lot of pulling back for Dome next week, if that's the end of the scoring today. 3-1 Royette, about 15 minutes to go. We're in stoppage time and it's 4-1 Royette. And I tell you what, this is a game, it could have ended up 7-3, 8-4, something like that. The keepers at both ends have made great saves, some shocking defending at times. Dome falling apart the seams this last 20 minutes. Low free kick touched in at the back post has made it 4-1 here in stoppage time. And that's going to take a lot of pulling back for Dome next week. Full time Dale, 4-1. What a game of football. Free admission, excellent from both sides. What's going to happen next weekend? I predict a Royette.